Manifesting Money 2020 and Beyond. Welcome, everyone. I hope you enjoy this message because I feel it's a very profound message. Many of us need to move through some financial issues that we have in our lives. I, for one, am manifesting money. Many people are afraid to say money in their manifestations. They feel that asking for money is wrong, but money in our world is essential for survival. Spirit wants us to survive and have our best life, so there's nothing wrong with asking for money. So today, I'm going to give you a couple of really good ideas to start manifesting your best life and money. I was inspired the other day to buy 2 new notebooks. I wasn't positive what these 2 notebooks were for, but later I got the message what I needed to do with them. The first notebook I labeled 2020 My Best Life. And the first entry in this notebook that Spirit guided me to make was don't manifest, make plans. And wow, that just hit me like a ton of bricks. I mean, we can manifest all the things that we like, but unless we have plans for that manifestation, it may never happen. And making plans is definitely putting you in the positive vibe. It's bringing you into that that vibration that you want. And so part of that, My Best Life 2020, is for me to detail my plans. And once all this came together, I was just so amazed on how that worked for me. The second book that I got was New Inspirations, A Daily Commitment. And every day I try to write in my journal. I try to keep track of my meditations. I try to work on my manifestations. And many times my inspirations become lost in my daily journals. And so this book here is for my daily inspirations. And the reason I added a daily commitment is commitment shows that we're serious. We're serious on heading into the right direction. That we're not going to quit. We're committed to our best lives. We're committed to that daily inspiration, that promise that we have in our hearts. So let me tell you, the first thing I would like all of you to do is to go ahead and get yourself some notebooks. I know everybody doesn't have all the time in the world, and so I want you to devote at least 10 minutes today, every day, to writing into these books. Write out your dreams, write out your thoughts. I mean, if it's worth you wanting to manifest, and it's worth your time to think about, then it's worth your time to write it down. Okay? The second thing I want you to do is I want you to not manifest today. I want you to plan. I want you to write down the things you absolutely plan on doing. Okay, that could be anything from getting a new job, to starting college, to having a baby, to getting married. I don't want you to think about it. I don't want you to manifest it. I want you to plan it. And plan it with your heart. Write it down. This is similar to scripting exercises that you've done before. Or, maybe you don't know anything about scripting, and I'll actually do a video about that. But I want you to to plan it in detail, or using as much detail as possible. You don't have to do that every day, but every day I want you to go back to that plan. I want you to see how you're doing. I want you to feel your vibration. And like I said, make that commitment to yourself. Okay? Because Spirit can't be committed to us if we're not committed to ourselves. The third thing I want you to do, and this is a really easy one, okay, is I want you to decide really what you want. I want you to follow my 50-word manifestation idea. If you don't know that, check my other videos. And I've got a video on manifesting with 50 words. But essentially, I want you to write out what you want. I want you to write out 50 words that describe what you want. And then I want you to go through those 50 words. I want you to enhance those words and those thoughts. Something like this: I want a new car. Okay, and part of your 50 words may be, I want that new car to be a blue car. To refine that blue car, maybe that blue car needs to be baby blue. So when you define and refine your words, it's much easier to align. So define, refine, and align. Once you're to that point that you can feel like you're doing what you need to do, things will flow much easier for you. I also want you to know that you have the power to embrace everything in your life that you want. It wouldn't be a want if it weren't possible. So embracing your faith and to publicly declare your wants. Tell people what you want. And the more you say it, the more you embrace that. The more you embrace that, the more you raise that vibration and that positive possibility or the positive probability of that happening. So one of the things I want you to do today to start manifesting that money 2020 is I want you to make a plan. I want you to tell me what you plan on doing with that money in your life. This is different than the normal manifestation techniques of speak as if it already happened, because we're already past that already happened. We know that we're anticipating it, we're waiting on it, but now we're planning for it. One of the things I had to do when I was manifesting this house that I bought this house with exactly what I wanted with the money I specifically manifested for this house. And what I did was I decided the things that were important in this house: 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, a garage on a nice sized lot in a quiet area in a nice private neighborhood with room that I could garden, that I could roam, that I could have space for all the beautiful things that I love. It also had to be at the price I could afford and pay cash for. I manifested that cash, and next thing I knew, I was buying this house. So it works. I'm going to be doing some other videos, and maybe I can get them up today, but we're going to be doing some other videos on public manifestation and things that you can do on your own to ensure some of the success. Action creates attraction, and you have to do the action to bring that attraction to you. So when you're attracted to something, it's meant for you. You need to go for it. You need money. I'm going to try and inspire that clarity to bring you that money. So don't be afraid to say, I want money. Say it right now. I want money. I am wanting to live my best life, and that includes money. And I have made a plan for my best life and the money that I would like to receive. Now, don't be specific how that money comes. Don't say I need to win the lottery. Don't say I need to inherit it. Just make that plan for when that money comes. Okay, what are you going to do? I personally want to travel. I want to see some of the beautiful places in the world. I want to eat different food. I want to observe different customs. I want to have that financial freedom to move in any direction I choose. So, if you're ready, I'm going to make a whole series about manifesting your best life in 2020. I hope you like, subscribe, and share. I welcome your comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you want, what you want in your best life, and don't be afraid to ever ask for what you want. Love to all.